very, very happy to be part of the advisory board. Anyone who knows me knows I'm kind of known for positive disruption, and we're looking to see how we can bring elements of positive disruption to what we're doing at TISEE at the conferences, so that we're not another conference. We're going to be the conference that everyone wants to go to. Very happy to be contributing, and yeah, thank you.
Wonderful. I'd also like to recognize the presence of a very strong supporter, mentor, Mr. Deepak Madhok, if you could just stay back as well. Yeah, yeah, no worries with that. Yeah. Captain Bajaj, if you can.
Thank you, Sultan, for this, and I want to say a big thanks to Anu as well. For me, my association with TISEE has been since 2008, and it's really helped me understand education in a better way, and of course lead in my own school and encourage many other educators in terms of, we just heard about influencing. So I think just TISEE has been a great influencer and completely blessed in that. Our way forward over a drink was just to see as to what kind of a synergy, what kind of a partnership can we have with other like-minded organizations to encourage many more people to see the way forward in education, development from teacher point of view, student engagement in terms of different aspects of their well-being and learning would be something that we would support, advise, and encourage. Look forward to being here.
Thank you. And Captain Bajaj, if you can just, I want to take this opportunity and the liberty to tell you about the association that the two organizations have planned. Captain Bajaj is the founding member and a lead of the IB Heads of Schools Association in India. It's a very powerful body that brings together all the IB schools. So TISEE and your organization has decided to synergize, partner, and work together on multiple directions. So thank you so much for agreeing on that. And I'm going to request Anu, a couple of thoughts from you. You're the one who's been seeing this through. So what do you feel about the advisory panel, and any advice for me and my team?
Sure. Well, it's so nice because I've known them personally. So I know where they're coming from. And it's not that they just want to sit on the board. And they all know us. They know our strength. They know our weakness. And I thought it would be great in having Sultan in as the chairperson. I think it will be a wonderful get-together because these guys have been coming for a long time. And so I'm just very excited that this would go very well. And of course, we will be sending you mails if you think you want to talk about something specific or something. You have a TISEE mail. So welcome all of you, and thank you, Sultan, for having them.
Thank you, Anu. And I want to take this opportunity also. I know, Dr. Madhuk, that you thought it's your panel, but the reason why I told you to hold on is because I want people like you to hold well-wishers, to hold us responsible, ask us questions, because we're a not-for-profit. We need to be transparent. Please ask us questions. Please support us. Please put up your hands and let us know if there's something that you can do. There's a young man, I don't know if Sikandar is here. Are you here, Sikandar? Right. So Billabong School, he put up his hand and he said that we want to organize an inter-school debate. So we said that we'll put the power of TISEE behind you and help you make your debate every year one of the best debating championships in this country. So like that, if you plan to organize any event, any workshop, any training program, please do reach out to TISEE. One, we would definitely help you support in making it much more impactful and much more larger. And on the other hand, TISEE does not want to create all the events by itself or occasions. We'd like to partner with you as institutions. We have over 200 schools that are represented here. So please do reach out. And Dr. Madhok, thank you so much for reminding me to do that, being here on stage. And I'm going to request you to be on stage as we hear a big, big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our advisory panel for the TISEE. Thank you so much. And it's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you so much, Dr. Jim. Thank you. Thank you. And you can, yeah.
Can I please request Leena Asher and Dr. Deepak Madhok to stay on the stage, please, as we start our next session.
Leena, you can come back. Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me walk you down. Come.
The Multiplication Challenge. Scaling with Purpose, people, and vision. For this panel, we have our panelists on the stage. Dr. Deepak Madhok, Chairperson, Sunbeam of Educational Institutions. Fiona Carter, International Director, Wellington College International. Nirvan Birla, Managing Director, Birla Open Minds founder, Birla Brainiacs. Akash Chaudhary, founder and MD, Sparkle Adventure. May I please request you on the stage. A big round of applause for all our panelists and our moderator, Leena Usher.
Good morning, everyone. So, a question for you. Stand up if your school doesn't use the word sir and ma'am. If your school does not use the word sir and ma'am. And I'd love to applaud her for that. So I ran schools. I ran Kangaroo Kids in Billabong High. It took me over 20 years to change the cultural routine of the titles of sir and ma'am. 20 years. In 2017, I sold Kangaroo Kids in Billabong High, and I can promise you if I walk into the schools today, they'll be using the words sir and ma'am. It's thriving. Why don't we want to use the words sir and ma'am? Because we should have a good reason for everything we do, right? It sets a cultural context. It's a colonial hangover that we still have. We are no longer ruled by the British. It reinforces hierarchy instead of respect. It creates a power distance. It inhibits open communication, because if a child sees himself as a subordinate, that changes the power equation. It is culturally inconsistent in India, for India. It's not a global practice. And we say things like respect should not come from a title, and yet we continue to use them. So, when I founded Kangaroo Kids in Billabong High, they were born out of a dream to create schools that were learner-centered, curious, and globally relevant. I scaled very slowly. I started building playbooks and vision books. For many years, most of the schools that ran as Kangaroo Kids in Billabong High were beacons of that ethos. Is Sikandar here? Anyway, Billabong High Bhopal was always my culturally most aligned school. Most of these schools were franchise schools, and while the founder, software, training, and resources were all the same, I could, as a founder, literally sense which school owners and schools held the brand so close to the culture. As I said, in 2017, I sold both, and as often happens in education, when institutions are scaled, acquired, or restructured, something seems to get lost along the way. I get very many emails and LinkedIn messages from owners, parents, and teachers with a recurring sentiment. It is not the same. And this is not just my story, it's a story being told across India. Just this month, the Ken ran an article on how private equity prioritizes pickleball courts over teacher training, and have ended the founding ethos of the once celebrated schools. This isn't just about one school or one acquisition, it is about a deeper question. My question to all of you. How do schools, as they grow, remain true to their original identity, purpose, and vision? That's why me being on this panel is really timely. Today, our investor is Nikhil Kamath, and as I work with Nikhil Kamath's team on Dreamtime's identity, brand, and purpose, we are asking disruptive questions about scale. Why did I choose Nikhil? Because he has disrupted industries by refusing to play by old rules and staying ruthlessly clear on what identity and value creation he wants to create. So the DNA of a brand, of all your brands, is what allows growth to be big, but not just big, also meaningful. Yeah? So, the real challenge before us is not can schools scale? We know they can. The question is, can they scale without losing their soul? So, I'm going to ask this first question to all of you. And I will start with Deepak. If culture eats strategy for lunch, then as a school leader, what is the meal your culture is serving every day? So what do you serve every day at Sunbeam to teachers, learners, and parents through everything that you do?
Thank you so much, Dina. First of all, creating one school is an achievement, but scaling it and creating multiple schools is not only a challenge, but an opportunity. The reason why I call it an opportunity is look at the population of India, 470 million, 47 crore people below the age of 18, I'm talking of 18, and that is actually more than the population of UK, USA, Russia, and Europe combined. So 470 million students waiting for you till up to the age of 18. And how many schools you have? 1.1 million government schools and hardly 300,000 private schools, of which 1,000 international schools, which we are all sitting here, are there. So the opportunity is there. And you know, the government spends about 3,500 rupees per month on a school in my state, Uttar Pradesh, which it would have been the 6th largest country of the world if it wasn't the state of India. So, what are we doing? The opportunity lies there. The challenge